Hello Sagittarians, and thanks for joining me for the first reading of 2021, and Happy New Year to everybody. This is Vickie Verlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I do psychic tarot, astrology professionally for over 30 years. This is a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'll be using, as always, our Rock and Roll Tarot deck. I've thoroughly shuffled them. I just put them in this basket to allow for them to be loose, and I can allow Spirit to pull one out for me. Then we're going to do the Rock and Roll, the Animal Beast Mistress cards. If you're a Patreon supporter, there's going to be some additional bonus cards from the story cards. Okay, so this is for the reading for January. I may have our whole thing here for Sagittarius Sun sign, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius. And we have exactly the right amount of cards. That is crazy. Because usually, if you've not seen my readings, I do real loose shuffles and just let the cards kind of sneak out because I like that way. But I mean, they just dropped right out. The perfect amount to the 9 cards, which is how many I use 9 cards for the spread. So this is kind of magical. I'm trying to just get this thing lined up just a little better. Let's see if I can do that. How's that? There we go. Well, let's see here. The very first card is the Moon. So the Moon is about your emotions, your dreams. It's tuning into your subconscious. I'm going to talk a little later about this art therapy stuff that I've been doing, and the Moon is definitely, if you want to tap into your subconscious, this art thing, it could be, something you could really do. But also, whenever the Moon shows up in the spread, we always want to look at these significant new and full moons. So the new moon is going to be occurring on when is that new moon recurring? Oh, that's going to be on January 13th, and then the full moon, and that's in the sign of Capricorn, by the way, and then the full moon is going to be in Leo, and that's going to be on January 28th. So there could be some significant events really happening around these new or full moons for you. And there does seem to be something that a decision is made at that time. And it's big time, it brings big time happiness and joy. You got the 10 of Cups here. I mean, that is one of the most happy, joyous cards in the entire deck. This could absolutely be love because it's the marriage card. For, marriage it's known as the marriage card. So, it could be, love, getting married. Maybe they said yes. They accepted the proposal. But when you follow down the row, and then the Lovers is there, so that's beautiful too. The Lovers is there, and so somebody's definitely falling in love. I think I might put that as your thing. I think you're on top of the world here too. I feel like I'm going to put both of those. Top of the world, I'll figure it out later. Top of the world, falling in love. When I said top of the world out loud, I heard top of the morning to you, like an Irish accent. So maybe for somebody, there's somebody's going to be in Ireland or with some Irish people, or maybe you're Irish yourself. But wasn't that from like an old top of the morning to you? What's that from? Like some old TV show or something? What it makes me think of is the Irish Spring commercials back in the day. Excuse me. Excuse me, I need to get a cough drop, I think. I don't even remember, but I remember seeing the Irish Spring commercials. I don't even remember what they said in them or anything. But whatever, top of the morning to you, that could also be maybe you're going to run into them or meet them like in the morning. So don't be going out in the morning, looking like, at least run a brush through your hair and put some clothes on. Don't be running out in your pajamas with your hair, bedhead and no makeup or whatever, Maybe you're going to run into somebody during the morning hours. Could be like that. But this is definitely a decision that makes you very, very happy, whatever the case may be. You've been struggling with something you've been struggling with for quite a while, and it's really becoming difficult. It's going to be relieved. You've got that 6 of Rods. That's like victory, triumph. Also tying it in, I mean, I feel like it's probably, for most people, it looks like it's more related to some kind of work that you're doing. Some kind of work you're building up for your future, and you're building up some kind of a work situation. But it doesn't, it may not be. You know, it can apply to that too, but it can also apply to this. And when you apply this card into a love and relationship reading, it means it's just somebody that puts you on a pedestal. They just treat you like gold. They just, you know, they just really respect you and honor you and think you're great and everything. Again, we've got this, this is also a card sometimes of a child that is in spirit and is not yet incarnate. So that could be a thing too. I mean, there's lovers, there's babies there. There is babies nearby. What is that? I think it's from, oh, that's the cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Where there's milk, there are babies nearby. That's from that, everybody wants to be a cat. Yeah, so, when there is lovers, there might be babies nearby. But really, this is also just somebody's offering you some love. And it's right here, and you've got it. You're in it. Wheel of Fortune, another. I always say I didn't put it on the cover of my deck for no reason. Wheel of Fortune is a fabulous card. It means the timing is right. It means you're following your fate and destiny. When these two cards come together, it could be some sort of a windfall, financial windfall, but you know, it's more, it seems like it's really this hooking up with this soulmate or this love interest, and you know, you're just blissfully in love. I think that's what I'm going to put. Top of the world, blissfully in love. Every time I say top of the world, top of the morning to you. I'm going to put blissfully in love because that's really the strongest, not blissfully in vibe, blissfully in love. That's the strongest vibe coming through here. It looks like a great month for you guys, Sag. You're really turning a corner. I think everybody turns a corner in the new year, obviously, but I think like you're really turning a corner. You're coming out of this energy into here. That's a big difference. It's a very, this is struggling, not sure if you're going to make it. And then it's like, I feel like, you know, I can do it. I can conquer the world. I can do anything. You know, I'm top of the world. I'm on top of the world, looking down on creation. If you've not seen my readings, I do tend to break into song. It's just my guides coming through, and often, as with the song I just was singing, it's not my taste in music, so that's how I definitely know that it's something coming through from the guides. All right, let's shuffle up and get that animal totem card from the Sagittarius energy, and what's going on for them for January. Quick announcement. I am going to, by popular demand, extend that year ahead reading for another week to 10 days. But if you really, really want it, try to get it within the first week of January, because then it's going to be taken down and won't be available till the next year after. So don't need to email me. Just go to my site and order it if you want it. And then I really can't extend it any longer than that. That's going to be about the end of it. I got some other projects. I'm redoing this deck. Actually, that's going to be coming out pretty soon, too. All right, so let's get this Sagittarius animal totem card going for you guys. Spider. The spider is the card of Wheel of Fortune. It's the same energy. So this is doubly reinforcing. And I always said it here, and often it will apply to this row of the cards. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and Spider are the same thing, pretty much. Weaver of fate, creator of life, patient builder of sacred geometry, transcending time and place, all are joined in the wheel of life. Yeah. So destiny is having its way with you. I might even say that. Destiny is having its way with you. Yeah, but destiny definitely is, I'm going to leave it a bit blissfully in love, because that's what it really looks like. But destiny is having its way with you. Destiny is opening up and offering you opportunities. Now it's going to be up to you to accept those opportunities. It's going to be up to you to, you know, just, you have to act on it. The universe is always offering us opportunities and offering us different things. It's up to you to take the risk, take the chance, put yourself out there, and that's how it's going to really happen. I mean, not Scorpio, Sagittarians, you guys are pretty, you know, you're pretty good about putting yourself out there. All right, I want to tell everybody about a little free gift I put together for the new year. I've been getting into this art for spiritual growth and enlightenment, and it's really cool what it is. It's spiritual growth, it's divination. There's a lot of factors in it. Mostly I do the painting, but there's all forms of it. And for my birthday a couple days ago, I wanted to do my solar return one. And this is just allowing your subconscious mind. You're setting out your intentions, you're setting out what you want to manifest, and then you allow your subconscious mind to take over. So I got so much out of it, out of the solar return one. I said, man, I got to turn other people on. This is a really cool idea to do. I came up with this on my own about doing my solar return year ahead. I said, I'm going to do one for 2021, and I'm going to do a free tutorial for other people because I'm just so into it, and it's so powerful. So I created this, and I take you along with me, and I show you how to do it. Now, mine's pretty arty and pretty and everything. You don't need to have art experience. You don't need to have colored pencils. Although you could do paints, colored pencils, crayons, markers. You could do scratch paper. You could do big, whatever you have around. It's not, the idea is to just play and be free and put your intentions out there, but then also like look for signs and symbols. Allow your subconscious, it's unleashing your subconscious mind. I need to write that one down too. Excuse me one second. Unleashing your unconscious mind. Because your unconscious mind is always trying to talk to you and work with you. Unleashing your subconscious mind. It's also definitely very stress relieving, and it's very much, it's like a meditation. It's very meditative. It's just a really cool practice. There's so many things going on with it, and it engages the other side of the brain and the cognitive. There's just all these different things. It's kind of a takeoff on the artist way about which side of the brain rules creativity and all that. So I explain more about it in the 3 video. It's going to be it should be the top video on my the latest video. I'm going to upload these, and then this will be following right behind. So I urge everybody to, do the exercise. I think you could really get a lot out of it. Again, you don't have to be an artist or anything like that. It's art, but it's not necessarily like to create some big art piece. It's the process, and it's very healing, and it's very healing and revealing. And it's just a really cool thing. So do check it out. Thank you so much for all your support. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the subscribe button. I appreciate everything that you do by liking, sharing, and commenting, purchasing all my different wares, my decks and books and whatnot, supporting me on Patreon. It's all so appreciated. And remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great January and also a great new year. See you again. Bye.